Good day, my name is Nikola, and welcome to the Devlog, where I develop an RPG-like game about a guy solving a mystery on a train. Let's get right into what I did this week. You remember how I said that this devlog is going to be packed with content and a lot of other stuff? Well, I kinda lied. Basically, I spent the whole week drawing and painting the assets for the game. So if you were expecting to see any coding, you ain't gonna find it here. This is an art episode. Welcome to Game Asset Painting with Bob Ross. We're going to go into Krita and grab our favorite brush. The colors we're going to use will be displayed on the screen. Now we're going to put down strokes of paint, adding shadows and highlights to the scene, just like that. Happy little industrial machine. And now we're going to beat the devil out of Krita for crashing for the 15th time.
Shake it off. Beat the devil out of it.
I think that's enough of Bob Ross impressions. So let me explain why I'm using Krita instead of Photoshop. It's mostly because Photoshop takes more time to render its lines, which slows me down by quite a bit, and because Krita is genuinely better for painting. Compared to Photoshop, brushes in Krita are in another league, but Photoshop is still better at effects, editing photos and adding smaller rendering. Basically, I'm using Photoshop to refine some details and put everything together. I'm also using Krita because I like how the painting turns out. The brushes just add up the right amount of layers to a color. It's not like the Photoshop brush where it's sort of too defined, if you get what I mean. And the blending tool in Krita is much nicer. You can make just about any blending that you want. I'm starting to ramble too much about these programs, so let me explain my painting process. So this is how I paint. I'm looking at different materials, and I'm thinking about how those materials will interact with light. For example, the top of the train is metallic, so it'll give off a highlight, like a strong white color on the edges, or where the light is positioned. Painting isn't hard, you just have to think logically. Though there are different styles of painting, like digital or cel-shaded painting or traditional painting, which is much different. How artistic. It's going to take some time until I finish painting everything, since there are quite a lot of assets in the game, and I still have to make animations for them. That's going to be fucking fun. I enjoy making art, but I also enjoy coding and adding mechanics to the game, so I'm probably going to switch between painting and programming quite often. I guess I can't complain though. It does come with the job. That's all I have to say this week. I hope you enjoyed watching this devlog. If you did, consider subscribing or sharing with a friend. I would greatly appreciate it. We also have a Discord server now. If you feel like chatting with me or the other members, there's a link in the description. I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you in the next devlog.